Good evening everyone and welcome to the TFRL GT3 Championship Round 11. Yes, only 2 more rounds to go and we are here not at Mount Panorama like the lobby title states. We're at Circuit de la Sarthe. It's a good job I noticed that. David. Yeah, we're here at Le Mans, not Mount Panorama. I wish we were. I really wish we were at Mount Panorama, but it's Le Mans, and the only real change, Bude by the way has joined, the only real change to the settings tonight, except for the lobby title, is initial fuel on 70 litres. The initial fuel is up on 70 litres instead of 50. We've been testing it out, and do you know what? The fuel, even on 100, runs down quite quick, especially when you're on like a 4-minute lap, like you will be around here. Joining me in the commentary box, by the way, is Elliot F6.
Hello, good evening.
Who I think said he's going to be back in a minute.
Yeah, I need to go get some food.
I'll go. Alright, let me have a look at the stream then. In the meantime, good evening Felix, good evening Deneen. Hopefully everyone's doing well tonight. 180 subscribers on this channel. Thank you very much for tuning in to TFRL GT3 Championship tonight. Yep, Kyle noticed the name was wrong 20 minutes before I did. Goodness me. Right, we're live there, and we are also live here. There we go. So they're both now in the GT Sport and the GHR, the TFRL and the GHR Discords. I've got the championship standings into Pro-Am. Not been released out on the Discord, because I like to surprise people like I am, and we can run through the Pro-Am standings for you right now. And it looks as if we still have a 3-way championship battle. It's 25 points separating the top 3. Better than Sniper on top with 134 points. Deneen in second, 19 points behind. On... Hang on, is that 19 points? Yeah, that's 19 points behind. On 115 points. Needs a better result tonight to stand any sort of chance of taking it into the final race. Better than Sniper. Needs... he needs 7 points. I make that out there. So if he gets 8 points, he wins the championship. So if he gets 6th or above, he'll win the championship here as long as Deneen doesn't outscore him. David in third is the only other one mathematically in with a chance of winning this title with 109 points in third. The Spanish driver in the Dodge doing quite well as a privateer. Billy now in fourth with 79 points. Disappointing result with his disconnection last time out in Mount Panorama, in Monza even. Pelly in fifth on 71, then we've got Pablo in sixth on 70. So that's a real interesting battle for third there going on in the driver standings. Dat Waldo's left the championship. He's on 68 points. I don't know how he's still in seventh really. JB in eighth on 64. He's not going to be attending tonight. So looks like he's out of the third place battle, the fourth place battle now at the minute. Niels has left the championship as well. He's in fifth. He's in ninth on 50 points. Chris the Crow, 45 points in 10th. Bude on 43. Laughing Boy on 28. Toad on 10. Spudsy on 10. Sorry I got no ID on 5. Gaming for Everyone on 4. Rocco on 4 and Felix on 2. So as the rundown of the order for the driver standings, and the team standings is as follows. Deneen and Billy in the Honda can wrap it up here tonight. They can wrap it up here tonight on 194 points. Aston Martin with Better Than Sniper and Laughing Boy, only one of them attending. If Better Than Sniper outscores both Deneen and Billy tonight, that'll go into the final race. So 162 points in Aston Martin. David in third, the privateer on 109 points in the Dodge. Doing very nicely indeed. Pelly and Rocco fourth with the Ferrari guys on 75. Pablo in fifth by himself in the Nissan on 70. JB in sixth as a privateer on 64. And Niels and Sorry I Got No ID on 51. It's good to see Sorry I Got No ID back after 2 races of non-attendance. Of course, it is fantastic to have him here. As, like with every other driver we have with us tonight. And T-Hawk can't find the lobby. You might have to add the guy with the crown, Echo Foxtrot 64. You might just have to add him, unless, I think it can work, but with the thingy. I'm sure it can work through mine, I don't know. But you're gonna have to add Mr. F6 to the thingy, by the way. And we've got 9 drivers here so far, which is good. So Deneen, Kyle, David, sorry, got no ID, Pablo, Chris, Pelly, Billy, and Bude all here. Championship battle can be sorted out. LK Kyle, by the way, is better than Sniper, just for those of you who might be unfamiliar with that name. That is better than Sniper out on track. The Brit looking to claim his first GT Sport Championship here in TFRL, and possibly his only TFRL GT3 Championship, because of course we are going to be merging with FRL for Global Hub Racing GT Sport. And I can exclusively announce on this stream that sign-ups for GT Sport will open on Monday the 29th of April, so only a week to wait for the GT3 Championship sign-ups. And then we've got a bit of a surprise for you the week after. There will be another set of sign-ups released for another championship, which will remain undisclosed at this point. And we are taking advantage of having days free to get on with the new championships, of course, that are going to be running here. He is away, by the way, from his console, so this might take a little while longer than normal. Let's go on board with some action though in the meantime. B12 man just joining in. Very happy to hear that 2 championships are going to be run. It's essentially going to be our main championship, the GT3s, and then our second championship is going to be a support series / rotational championship that'll get hosted on a different day. And hopefully with the amount of sign-ups that I'm hoping to receive, I think we can easily expect 2 tiers once again, so Pro and Pro-Am for GT3s moving forward. I think that is going to be really crucial to us moving forward. I have just laid myself on some Skittles and they've just went all over my bed. Absolutely fantastic indeed. Looking at thingy, will we race on Wednesdays and Sundays? That is looking like the likely option at the minute. However, if we decide to cancel F4 for GHR F1, then we will possibly look into running on Saturdays and Sundays. So that's a bit of an update on that. Sorry about the brief blue screen there. Slightly. Yeah. So that'll run hopefully on Wednesdays and Sundays, but Saturdays could be a possibility as well in the thingy. And it's 6 o'clock. We should be getting started very, very soon. I'll flick you through who's currently quickest and get some of the race info up for you guys. Kyle currently on top with a very disappointing lap, I've got to be honest. He should be doing better than that. 1 second, 3:58.5 of me is still to be beaten out on track. And what another change that has been made to this race is that we are going to be running 1 hour endurance race for the first time this season. This is the first time, and maybe only the only time, that this gets done, but it's a 1 hour endurance race and it is 15-minute qualifying. So when you get up to 10 minutes, don't stop, continue on for another 5 minutes. That's 15 minutes worth of qualifying tonight, given the nature of the track and given the nature of the lap times that we're expecting around here. Should be able to get in, I think, 2 laps definitely, maybe a third if you're lucky. So obviously if somebody comes across the line 15 minutes is up, I'd rather have them stop out on track than to continue for that for another 5 minutes, because of course this is going to have a knock-on effect for Pro in the coming hours, of course. Pro will be up after this. And of course, it is just after 6 o'clock. Let me check on board with any of the comments that have come in. If you do want to get in touch, of course, message in the chat tonight for thingy. If Billy's watching the stream, he's probably just heard me saying qualifying will start in as soon. Right, I'm just going to message him. If you give me 1 minute. There we go. And that's hopefully a message for everything. Why is this always happening to me? I don't know. Why is this always happening to you, T-Hawk? I don't have a clue. But obviously, if you are going to be a new driver, then obviously 2 weeks is not. It's 2 weeks, and I think it's going to be quite good to see some new drivers racing with us in the future going forward. We've got quite a few guys in the pits. Oh, there's me. I need to get out of the... I need to cancel my entry just in case I ended up out on track. Got 9 drivers out on track at the minute. Just waiting on my commentator and lobby host to get back. Hopefully he is. I'm going to see where he is. Right. Right. Let me have a look. Harris is saying good luck. Yeah. Of course, good luck to everyone that is going to be competing tonight in both Pro and Pro-Am. Of course, this is Pro-Am, given the nature of the lobby title and of the stream title, of course. And hopefully there'll be quite a lot of action going on out on track. Please change the corner cut thing. No, we can't. It's the same rules and regulations. We want the corner cuts to be thingy. You've just got to learn how to... Right, I'm just going to confirm this. Just typing away. Do forgive me if I'm not commentating there. There we go. That confirms that. Let me have a look at the comment section again just before we start. Corner cutting around this track is, especially in the chicane, got to treat like the lines of the apex. Yeah, as long as people stay within the white lines, and I don't see any problem. Obviously, if you're going to be going through that right-hander and your track extend out, then goodness me, you are going to struggle. You will struggle at all. You will definitely struggle if you are thingy. Everyone just waiting in the pits. They will be able to come out very soon. Soon as qualifying gets going. There we go. Just flying back to Billy there. And I think I am right in saying that, to be honest. I don't see any problems with the penalties around here. Certainly. The game does penalise you quite fairly, I think, around this track. If you track extend or run wide or cut a corner, it penalises you. It penalises you. You've just got to learn the boundaries of the track, exactly. You've just got to stay within the white lines, and as long as you stay within the white lines, you should be fine in terms of that. Michael Commentator, I think, has just got back.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, yeah, back. There we go. Right, we can start. Everyone's pretty much here.
Okay, let's just have a look. Notes. Oh, just corner cuttings.
Yeah, Billy complaining about the penalties, but I think this track is the ultimate test, and you've just got to learn your boundaries.
It's on weak, yeah, it's on weak, so...
It's on weak, the game does penalise you quite fairly. And this track.
Right.
Good luck, Kyle and Mitchell, LK Racing Esports team. That's obviously Kyle going onto the YouTube there, I think, of the team account.
Twice!
Unfair at the chicanes. Yeah, penalties can be unfair at the chicanes, but again, like I say, drivers have got to be aware. If people have been practicing this track, then
Jesus
yeah,
Christ, that hurt.
they should get to know what the track is like.
Know what? Should we just run it at this time of the night? This time
No,
of the day?
no.
God damn, it looks so pretty.
Wait for T-Hawk. 15 minutes of qualifying. He's got plenty of time to join.
T-Hawk can't join. We're not allowing any
Yeah,
new drivers in.
I think with T-Hawk, obviously he's going to be a new driver. I'm of the opinion that new drivers shouldn't be joining this far into the season. I know we did it with Felix and 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Thanks.
15 minutes worth of quality. There we go.
Oops.
Just, my track is not loading for some reason.
It's fine, give it a second.
Come on, somebody's in the infield there. That's me. Right, everyone's coming out the pits. Kyle is out first, our championship leader. And there's 15 minutes of qualifying. It does give the drivers an opportunity to get out on track. Just behind us, Chris, David, and Deneen. Buddha, yeah, I mean, Buddha, you shouldn't be really complaining. He's a new driver, and I don't want to be letting new drivers join 2 rounds from the end when we're going to be merging in, what, 2 weeks? That is PSN. If you listen to me on stream, I am giving you instructions over it, so stop your whining and get on with it and get out on track. That's my opinion on things. If you don't like my opinion, if you don't like my opinion, then make of that as you will.
Everyone just backing off here. Chris backing right off. He's looking to get draft off of somebody in this session. As Pablo's steaming up on the Ferrari, which almost cuts in for us in front of him. Just have a look through 9 drivers tonight, looking good.
Yeah, I think it's a better attendance. I think it's the same attendance as last week, 9 drivers as well, so not too bad at all. And given that we are 11 rounds at the edge of the season... What? Yeah, he's a fair racer, but he's a new driver. I mean, come on. Watch the stream if you want to get an opinion out of it. Honestly. Right, do you know what? I'm going to message him. I don't care if this compromises the stream.
I'd rather you didn't.
No, I can... Well, there's action going on in the background. I'm on board with Kyle.
Oh, that Viper sounds so good down the straight.
Oh, Kyle's gone off. Jesus Christ. Kyle's gone off at Indianapolis. Am I right in saying that? Indianapolis?
Indianapolis knows the... He might have done. No, Indianapolis is the next corner. I think that's Mulsanne corner or something, that one. I could be wrong. It's fine, James, we've already advised T-Hawk he wouldn't be able to race, so...
Yeah. Oh, have we?
Yeah. Yeah, you said, because it was actually T-Hawk that said he had a friend that wanted to join.
Yeah.
And you said we're not accepting any new drivers, he said I'll let him know.
Well, I'm just putting in my opinion on it. I mean, he spent 3 minutes in the pit lane, whining about this when you could have been out on track and setting a lap. Stop compromising your own race and actually get on with it.
He's still in the pit lane.
Yeah, he'll reply until his heart's content, but obviously this time is going to keep on whittling down. We're not extending qualifying for him. If that's what he thinks, we've got pro to run after this.
Pablo's just slicing his way through the field to get a quick qualifying lap in. It's that all-important toe here at the Le Mans Circuit de la Sarthe circuit.
Oh, Deneen going wide there. He's just about to start lap for the Irishman. Second in the championship.
Back off here slightly, I believe he may pick up a slow down. No, he
didn't. He stayed within the lines. You can do that if you extend wide quite far across the corner. Then, yeah.
Ooh,
final corner. That might be a penalty. Yeah. Final corner. Looking good.
Safe.
Looking good. So on to a lap he goes, and he's on 115 points.
David, I think, it messed up the exit of the last corner there.
He's
very slow
time.
coming out of it. Hold on, have all these cars started on 70% fuel in qualifying as well?
No, 100. 100 initial fueling qualifying. Yeah, it always happens. I'm pretty certain.
No, it just looks like it's just run down really quickly on Deneen. In fact, even more on Kyle's.
It has. I was out on track, and it does. It runs down less than 75 litres through the first lap and a half.
Wide. Deneen's very wide.
That's a 5/10 penalty. 5/10 penalty coming any second now. There we go. Kyle didn't.
Safely through. David's a mile off. That'd be a half-second penalty as well for David. Whereas Chris just had a little mistake. Oh, it's a second penalty there for David. A little bit more severe there. Chris is not on a quick lap.
Ooh,
Penny may have just got away with that. I think he may have got away with that.
I'd say Billy, because I know Billy's been complaining.
Billy's got away with it. Billy could not have been more on the inside of that corner.
Bruder's still not out on track.
He's still in the pits.
Come on, get on with things. Unless he is going to start from the back, like he did 2 races ago in Panorama.
It's true, but he's not running his fuel down either. That's the crucial thing here. He's not running his fuel down. So if he does go for a 1-lap dash,
going to be pretty...
Kyle, I believe, is closing on Deneen to get into the all-important toe. Chris is losing out to Pelly. With Billy in tow behind. Not picked up any penalties yet, has Billy. It's actually his teammate Deneen with the
5/10 penalty, yeah.
As Kyle, I think, has just dropped back slightly there.
I thought Kyle was going quicker. Hazard lights on for Deneen. Not sure what that's indicating.
I think it may have just been a missed touch on the touchpad. It's Kyle
maybe. Oh, somebody's just drawn the ball out. Somebody just drawn the ball out. I hope that wasn't me on my lap.
No, because it was reset, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Which is good. I'm just flicking through. Everyone seems fine. Boudet, by the way, out on track now.
Yeah, so he's wasted. Yeah, but he's in AI, so I think with that comment of him realising he's not even going to lower his fuel load here either, running around in AI.
It'll go down, but it'll go down at a slower rate. Through Indianapolis goes Kyle. I think he might have just picked up a slight penalty there, actually. Yeah, 5/10 penalty. So I'm on the inside curb. He's going to slow it.
David's still got his second penalty.
Slows it down, actually. Yeah, you can serve it up under the braking zone, especially in this sector.
Oh, I see. He has changed his livery slightly as Chris. Chris running a special 24-hour Le Mans livery.
Oh, yeah, on the back. Nice. I think it's only a sticker that's been applied, has it?
Yeah, there's a couple of stickers all over the car, James.
That's okay. Ooh, trim drop there for me on Deneen there.
I did have that a little while ago, but I didn't make a comment in case it was just my end. But
nope, that is my end as well. It's on Deneen, and I think it might be on Carl's end as well.
Oh yeah, I'm getting it there. That's the corner I was getting it through before. I think because it's trying to load in multiple corners there, as well as the grass and the gravel.
Hopefully none of these guys are experiencing it out on track.
No, you don't experience it in car, you only experience it in the
spectator Deneen's got a penalty there. It's just caught.
Yeah, Carl's on the back of him now. Deneen knows he's got a penalty.
Oh my goodness me, losing the back end. Deneen getting out of the way, but he nearly went in the back end of him. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Interestingly, James, these guys have only got time for maybe 2 more laps.
Yeah. That's why you get out early and don't waste time like Buddha. Chris closing across the line. Might go second with this, yeah, I did.
Yep.
Nice lap. Pelly in behind goes second.
Yeah, Pelly's gone second. There was someone just coming across the line there.
Billy
across the line, 6.
500ths off David. 444. 444.
Frame rate drop there. Pablo through the last couple of corners. Now this Nissan is an absolute powerhouse around here. It should be well up there.
Should be. Is Buddha still complaining? He wasn't advised. I mean, come on.
He was. I'll even find the message.
Yeah. He asked me last Sunday if thingy, and I said, I'm pretty certain. Did I not?
You said we're not accepting anyone else.
We're not accepting anyone else because it's 2 races to go to the end of the season, and there's no point because you're not as if you're going to enter the championship and bloody win the championship now, are you? It's impossible. We did that 4 races ago.
Oh, Pablo running very wide there, but going purple. And he's picked up a second penalty, and he's about to pick up another one as well.
Sorry, I got no ID. Struggling. Oh, goodness me.
Yeah, is he running some sort of traction control or something? Because that is...
He must be.
That was horrible through there. Look, very early on the brakes
penalty.
as well.
Yeah, he saved up his penalty there.
Okay.
And the final corner. Clearly cutting that corner. That'll be another penalty for him. Yep, applied just before his lap. And he serves it just before the end of his lap there. 4:31. Pablo's got a second penalty, by the way.
Watch for Deneen's lap on this one. Deneen right up behind Kyle.
Where is Deneen? He's 4th at the minute. Thought Kyle was going to run wide. Oh, knocking the ball off.
In this case, because of the slipstream, you do get a massive overspeed. So
4/10 purple Deneen.
Would Kyle be getting a blue flag in real life right now, do you think?
If this was the new rules and regulations, he'd have to slow down and let him through.
Here he comes. He's got that slipstream again, but I don't think he's going to be close enough. Or is he?
He's going to go around the outside at Indianapolis?
Back to the outside. Not Indianapolis. Indianapolis is the next corner. Here.
Oh, okay. I don't know my way around here, to be honest. I don't know the corner names. 6/10 up. He's really helping. Oh, Kyle breaking only nearly in the back of him. Goodness me, this is what you get if you don't... Oh.
This is why you need to space yourself out in qualifying, but the drivers are aware of this. Neither driver gave each other space at the start of their lap, so this is tick for tack here.
Yeah. I have put in the new rules and regulations, by the way, that drivers should be able to give space out on track for each other. Not like what you're seeing here. And we have been...
this being said...
I've been working on the driver's handbook today, actually.
I think, sorry, I got no ID who is stopped on circuit. That's it, his qualifying's over, I think. Look at the timer.
Yeah. Oh my goodness me, Deneen! Oh, bloody hell, they're side by side! Jesus Christ! Keep it clean, guys, come on!
He's got the inside line.
Kyle should be backing off this. I'm sorry, but Kyle should be backing off this.
I think he would be right in arguing, however, that they are both on time laps. And the only reason Deneen is closer is because Deneen got the slipstream down the straights.
Kyle does improve, and Deneen is slower! Deneen's slower by 600ths. So that little bit of contact, I think, really hindered him.
David serving
Was
a penalty,
Deneen-
crosses the line.
Was Deneen saving fuel on that lap?
I very much doubt it. No, the Aston's just very quick on the fuel. Chris jumps to third as Pelly across the line. Where's he going to go?
Doesn't improve.
Fourth, stays fourth.
Billy's improving.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he backed off. Backed off Pablo.
Next across the line will be Pablo, yes. As Boudet's actually 4/10 up on his lap.
Boudet put 4/10 up, yeah, but he's got a 9/10 penalty which he's got to serve.
Yeah. It sounds to me as if his car is fuel saving now, actually.
Boudet, I think, is done here.
Pablo only jumps to one position.
Is the gearing wrong on this car?
On whose? Boudet's?
Pablo's. That GTR is gearing really strangely.
Do you know what? Boudet's car, I thought, was gearing, was accelerating very bizarrely because it was really struggling. Deneen's made a huge mistake somewhere. Oh, he's coming out of the chicane, that's why.
Yeah. He's in AI. Complaining at somebody there. Kyle, maybe? Boudet apparently is still purple, but I've just seen him make a massive mistake, so I don't think he's going to be improving on this. I mean, his outlap was 10 minutes long, and we've only got a minute of qualifying left.
Penalty for going too wide there as well.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, Boudet should be able to get to the line as well as. Who's the car behind him? Sorry, I got no ID. So this is everybody's last lap.
Yeah, Sorry I Got No ID is already 20 seconds behind Boudet in terms of timings. Boudet backing off, 7 up his penalty. That is good actually because he can attack the chicane with a bit of speed.
Crucially though, he's not got the lack of fuel that everyone else has got. But
yeah.
I tell you what, Sorry I Got No ID should be able to get to the line.
Boudet around the final corner, might go second or third with this. This is looking good. Boudet across the line, goes fourth. 800ths off Chris actually, right at the end there.
Qualifying's over.
Pelly is crashed.
Qualifying is over.
That's on the chicane. I think he's actually crashed there. Somehow. Sorry, I got no ID. 15 minutes up. Qualifying is finished. There's a couple of comments coming through. Let me just have a check.
And Sorry, I got no ID's off straight away. Boudet's off as well. Boudet's qualifying's finished.
Chris is done. Boudet is done. I think Deneen and Kyle might be done. I'm not sure. And we're both with Kyle. He's coming up towards the straight. You could have told me that I'm not allowed to race before I wasted hours practicing for nothing. If you read the messages last week, then you would have seen that you weren't allowed. Goodness me, if this is going to be a headache, I'm sorry, I'll come in here. If this is going to be a headache for the rest of the night, do yourself a favour and don't watch the stream. Simple. If you're not here to watch the action, simple.
I've actually got the messages right here. Hawk, if you are still watching, please view the GT Sport chat.
It's in the GHR Discord.
And see the screenshot that I have just uploaded, stating that we will not be accepting any new drivers. That settles that. Back on circuit, Kyle round the final couple of chicanes into the final corner now.
This is looking good. I think it was purple. This is going to be a 4 minute. Kyle across the line. Yep, 4 minute point 8.
4.0.
Deneen not improving. Deneen's off his lap.
Definitely
Chris is off his lap. Boudet's off his lap. Pelly's off his lap.
Everyone's off their lap.
David around the final corner. I think Pablo's the only one, maybe.
David improved, but no jump. Pablo, I'm hoping he's on a lap.
I think he is.
Yeah, 4 seconds up. It's one hell of an improvement.
So 4 seconds will still put him behind Billy at the minute.
Just ignore it and let's continue.
Pablo, though, if people don't want to watch the action, I mean, seriously, we could turn this into a radio commentary if you wanted. Sure, that's not what people want.
Pablo, he was 4 seconds up.
He's improving massively. He's going to go ahead of Billy in the likes here, yeah. Fifth. Nice lap. Improved by 6.8 seconds in the end there. Very nice lap indeed. Everyone is done. Sorry, I've got no IDs, only down the Mulsanne straight. Everyone's done, yeah. We can go. We can start. Brake early, not to ruin his lap. I'm one corner ahead. Honestly, show some respect. That's Deneen.
Oh boy, that was. Just ripped the earphones out.
Hello,
my,
what happened there?
I ripped my controller, the earphones out my controller.
Right, anyways, there's the order. Kyle, Deneen, 2 championship leaders. Going to be battling out, of course, 1 hour endurance rest. So we should be starting just after 7:30 for Pro. Hopefully. And hopefully I don't disconnect.
I'd quite like to ride on board with one of these guys to watch the lights go out, but...
I can't. I'm going to have to...
Thou shall not let me. I got a great view down the straight though. If you ride on...
Yeah, lights down, away we go. Lights down, away we go. And Kyle's got a better start compared to Deneen, I think. I'm just going to... when I go down the Mulsanne, when they go down the Mulsanne, I'll jump out of spectate. Oh, Deneen, Boudet, David, Pelly, yeah! 3 wide there.
Chris on
Coming
the
through
inside.
10-1, never going to work.
Chris
Oh, Billy and Pelly!
job
Billy
here.
and Pelly have had contact. Billy and Pelly haven't contact, and there's more contact. There's a more knock-on effect. Deneen and Boudet. Deneen dropping down the field. I think David might have been involved with that, possibly.
I can't see it. Where?
Bollards go
yeah,
flying. Bit of lag going on, actually, from quite a few out on track. Oh, Chris, very, very slow. Out of the right-hander. Right. I'm going to jump off now and go into spectate. There we go. Hey, that was quick stuff.
Deneen on the back of David, Chris on the back of both of these guys, and Boudet getting in there as well. Pablo playing catch up with Sorry, I've got no idea. And the Beamer.
Here comes Deneen. Deneen, David's got to give him room. He's got to stick to the line. Choose the line and stick to it.
A couple of bits about braking.
Deneen's going to go around the outside. No, David much later on the brakes. Oh, and Kyle's off. Kyle's off in front.
Kyle and Boudet both missing the chicane there. That's put David straight through into the lead. Then he's picked up a 4:10 penalty. Then behind, Pablo's still playing catch up, but great start from Sorry, I've got no ID.
That's going to be looked into.
He started last.
Sorry, but I'm going to look into that. Kyle's going to have a time penalty added on to that, I think. Because he's cut the chicane and there's no penalty being given.
Pablo to the outside. He's got past both of these guys in one move.
Kyle on the outside of David.
Pulls to the slipstream. Pulls out a little bit early there, so he got
no
idea.
Oh, David's nearly run over the corner. Jesus Christ. Here comes Kyle. Kyle's got him.
Yep, and so's Deneen to the outside.
Oh. Jeez, a line and
stick
stick
behind because the Viper, the second Viper, the Nissan and the BMW getting very close as well. I think you're going to see a pass from here.
Here comes Pablo.
That powerhouse, as I said at the start of the...
Got him already, I think. Running down into this corner at the end of the Mulsanne. He doesn't, he's sticking to the line, that's what I like. Oh! Yeah. Is that Deneen going... Oh, David going down the inside, he's gone wide. Deneen's got him. Went for a switchback, got it done.
Deneen's got a great run out of that corner, though. This is what we had last year. Do you remember, James? We had this last year. We had that picture of 8 cars in the straight.
Yeah.
Just here. I say
Let's
last
see how
year, last season.
Everyone's fuels, by the way, they're edging down towards 50 litres already.
Here comes Deneen, ever closer, running on board from the TV camera. He's going to the outside. He's doing it.
He's
gone wide.
Oh, David's in the back of him! David into the back of him. That was a bit of an overspeed from David, I think. Ridiculous, but David needs to wait up, otherwise that's a time penalty getting added on to him, I'm afraid. He needs to wait up for him. He's in AI mode. Hopefully he will be doing the decent thing and waiting up for Deneen. And I mean, if he could spell, that would be absolutely even better. And Deneen now right down the back of thingy. He'll probably complain on that, but still. Fair. Pablo trying to go down the inside on Chris. He's got David. He's got David. He could have got 2 of them. David, sorry, Boudet in the back of David there. David just taking a little bit too slow. David's got to slow down and give Deneen that position back. Somebody translate in Spanish for him, if possible. Deneen's just got to continue. He has got time to make up. He's got guys in front. Here comes Pablo. Down the inside on Chris. And got him. Down into the second last chicane. Oh, David nearly ran into the back of Chris there. Goodness me. Deneen, though, has got, I think...
No,
he got knocked off. He got knocked off by Chris. Chris Just didn't give him enough room there. End of lap 1. Jesus Christ. How long are the laps around here? Kyle leading. Clearly the championship going his way. Frame drop. Coming through turn 1. I apologise for that in advance. Chris just setting up a little bit of a penalty.
Bruno's gone wide. Watch for Billy.
Billy's
Billy
got
actually
a
sent
good
some
run.
big backs out there.
Oh, David! They're going... Is that Chris? Yeah, Chris down the inside. David trying to go for it. I think David's just been over-aggressive. And Pablo's hitting into the bollards. Pollard up there. Pablo hitting the bollards. All of this...
Yeah, watch for Bruno to the inside of David.
Bruno down the inside of David. Everyone getting through there okay, which is good to see. He needs to hand that position back, but I mean, Deneen has got 4 seconds.
He's right off.
He needs to, yeah, but Deneen's got 4.2 second worth of penalty. 4.7 now worth of penalty.
Yeah, he's just driving aggressively to get back up, which not the right thing to do, but he has allowed that position back.
There's no point. Well, he's giving you the position, so stop complaining and get on with the race. If you want to try and fight for this championship, show a bit of conviction and actually fight.
Just driving the wheels off that car. He is absolutely flying to catch these guys. But Kyle,
look at the battle for
what a great
second.
getaway for him.
Battle for second. 4 car trend. Sorry, I got no IDs doing well in 6th.
Yeah, he's hanging on in there.
He is hanging on. That BMW is not the quickest in a straight line. If I recall, here comes Buda on the back of Billy just ahead. Might try and get the move done. No, sensibly backs off and serves up a little bit of his penalty there. Coming through the second chicane nicely, not too bad. Billy closer to Chris there, I think. Coming out of that, yeah. Billy is close to Chris. How's everyone else getting on? Pelly struggling. Got at the minute, Pelly. Here comes Billy though. Is he going to try and go for the move on Chris? Nope. Oh, Chris! Whoa, Jesus Christ! Billy's got the run. Billy's got up to 3rd. Chris outran himself at the end of the Mulsanne straight there, and Chris is now vulnerable to Boudet. Here comes Boudet now, the Belgian, on the back of the Austrian. But that Mercedes is quicker in a straight line compared to the Dodge, and he is beginning to just eke away by a couple of thousandths. Boudet now on the inside line, trying to save a little bit of ground on the run down towards Indianapolis. Billy as well, and Pablo trying to go down the inside. Oh, good to see, he could have went for the move there. And he's down, Billy down on the inside, bit of aggressive move. He's got to give that position back, I think. Chris and Boudet in the meantime having a right set 2 in behind as well. 4-way battle for second beginning to heat up here in Le Mans. He's got to reduce the gap to 3.5 seconds. What?
Yeah, because he has to serve a small slowdown for cutting the chicane at first lap.
No, it's simple. He'll get a time penalty added on to the end of his race. That's what we'll do.
I mean, if he serves this slowdown, then that's fine.
Oh, Boudet! Chris is nearly off. Jesus Christ! Boudet recovering it. He's got the wall to help him.
Someone's off. Boudet's off. Chris is also backed right off as well.
Deneen's
got past.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got no ID.
Billy's right on the back of Pablo. 2nd and 3rd, Pablo having a much better race.
Kyle served that slowdown. Kyle has served that slowdown.
He's dropped it to less than 3.5 seconds. He's vulnerable here. He's dropped that now, essentially to a 3-way battle for the lead. Bit of a misjudge there, I think, from Kyle, but it's good to see him doing the slowdown. That means I don't have to give him a penalty after the race.
Yeah, exactly. And I think this is a much better way of analysing the race as well as dishing out penalties. Sorry, I've got no ID. Let's just hit the back of Deneen, going through the final chicane. Deneen's got rear damage. But,
yeah, Billy's got the fastest lap.
Since when?
Billy's got the fastest lap. He's right on the back of Pablo. He has been pushing so much in this first stint. But I think this is the lap that you're going to be seeing guys coming into the pits. Pablo's run wide. This is Pablo. This is Billy's chance. Round the outside, got him. Lovely stuff.
Wow.
But Kyle's getting out of
Billy chases after Kyle.
He's doing well. He's not running wide either. Not running wide.
He's not got as a hefty penalty as I thought he may have.
Deneen going wide there. He's just lost position to David. Sorry, I got no ID going wide as well. Pelly, bless him.
Sorry, I got no ID. He's not focusing on the race. He's really not. He's just driven straight into the barrier on the inside of the corner.
Stop looking at your phone and get on with the rest.
10 minutes. Only 10 minutes have gone.
Less than 10 minutes, yeah. Less than 10 minutes gone.
Oh, Kyle. Very tight. Pablo's
Billy
off into the chicane.
Pablo's off into the chicane. I think Billy might just have picked up a penalty there. No, he hasn't. He's quite lucky.
Oh, David's hit the wall as well. So these tyres really coming off the cars.
Which is quite strange because yeah, quite strange though because I tested these cars
James.
and what?
Battle for the lead.
Yeah, it's only a second. It's not really a battle.
I mean, I'd say that's coming down reasonably quick.
We've got David and Deneen closer.
That's also true. Deneen will be looking for a very aggressive way past David, I believe.
Yeah, second and third in the championship, these two. And Deneen, I don't think he cares now that he's running wide.
That'll be a penalty there.
6.2, another 5/10 penalty. If he thinks it's a bit of a joke, then yeah.
He's alongside and he's through. Are we going to see David?
Honda's quicker in a straight line.
Slipstream? That Viper's coming back though without the slipstream.
Ooh, I thought it was going to get quite hairy there.
Close.
Jesus. Deneen
Yeah,
cutting the inside of the corner there. 1.5 seconds.
Buday's closing in the back of Billy.
So I'll keep on board with Deneen and David, just for now. Because David is going to get the run here. He's going to have this move done. He's going to sign, seal and deliver it around the outside into Indianapolis.
Outside.
You watch. He'll have the move done here.
Oh, the overspeed. He's done it before the corner. Yes, Deneen sensibly backs out of it.
Did he just take that flat out? I swear David's just gone flat out through there.
It is easy to do. I'm not saying it's not.
Oh, I down a gear to get through the corner there. To prepare for the braking zone, that's what I do. Yeah. But now Pablo quite vulnerable. Here comes David.
Had a slight mistake coming out of the second part of Indianapolis. As the battle for the lead is now expanding slightly. Buday also dropping off slightly as well. Chris, a little bit of a way back. But that, in terms of the battle, is just the three cars. Pablo, David, Deneen. In fact, David may be coming into the pits on this lap, James. Have a look.
I think everyone will be. They're sensible enough, they'll come in the pits.
Buday might be safe, you know.
If they're sensible enough, they'll come in the pits this lap because they drop off 10 litres. Everyone will have to come in. Billy's pitting, he's not even at 10 litres of fuel.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Buday's gained on him in the pit lane.
Pablo's in.
Chris is in. Yep, everyone's filing straight into the pit. No, Chris is... Yeah, sorry, no, everyone has...
Yeah, everyone's in. So I got no idea he'll be in. Pelly, however, could go for another lap.
Oh yeah, Pelly will
possibly,
for sure, but I think he's out of position here.
So I got no idea he's in.
Here, except for Pablo. Pablo
Pelly
got
continuing.
2 stints of the 2 stints of the softs.
Pelly continuing. So, somebody asking to race. There's nobody. Let me just come in on this. There's somebody asking whether they can race in this competition. Sign-ups will open 29th of April. That's what you've got to wait for. You can't race at all for the rest of this season.
Thanks, James. Apologies for cutting across you there. Yeah, so that the pit lane cinematics are very slow. Sorry, I got no idea. Only just into his pit box. And Pablo's out. Now, what has that done to the order? Pelly remains out in front.
Buday's jumped Billy. Buday's jumped Billy.
Yeah.
Buday's jumped Billy. I think David's jumped Pablo and Chris, has he?
Yeah.
Oh no, Pablo's jumped Chris, I know that. Pablo's definitely jumped Chris.
Then David's only jumped Chris, and Pablo's jumped Chris, so Chris down 2 positions.
Oh, David right on the back of Billy! Oh!
Going for it. That's
down the inside,
move.
but that was...
That's a good move. If he does get a penalty, he'll have to drop that position back, I think. No.
Was that just within track limits? I swear it wasn't.
I think it was.
I swear it wasn't. I was on board with him there.
That Honda needs to just ease off the throttle, get back into the slipstream. Because that Honda's quick in the slipstream as well as the Nissan. Look, straight back in, jumps forward, slingshot, engaged to the inside. Does Billy go for it? No. But David's very late on the brakes, and that is across the chicane, and that's the position lost.
He's going to lose more. He's going to lose more because here comes Pablo and Deneen. Or Pablo, certainly.
They're too far back. So Pablo may just be about to get this position. Yeah, if you go on board with David and look backwards, that Nissan looks pretty meaning. Pretty mean. David wandering onto the dirt. Here comes Pablo into the draft. Look at the speed difference. Just running back on board with Pablo. It's about 13
David's run
miles
off.
per hour. David's overcooked it.
David's run off. I'm going to have to try and keep on top of the comment section here as well.
Pablo on David. Here he comes.
Oh, David, was that 2 moves? I think that was 2 moves there by David.
I'd say that was fine.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, he was still in the middle of the circuit, but the way the corner goes around made it look like 2 moves.
The
Pablo
back
holding
off.
onto that position well. Is he going deep? He is.
Oh, but David! Tokyo Drift.
Sideways.
Deneen's gone past Chris. He has. Deneen's gone past Chris. So I got no ID. Well, I don't think he...
Oh, Pelly's really struggling now. Yeah, Kyle's catching right onto the back of him. But Kyle jumping all of these guys, not too sure how much he fueled for. Must have fueled for the full tank.
Because they don't want to have new drivers whose pace they don't know. We accept any driver into the league. What I am trying to get across is that we have only got 2 races of this season left and you have got absolutely no hope of winning a championship. I'd rather have you in a full season and commit yourselves 100%. So if anybody wants to try and undermine us on this stream, then you have come to pick the wrong league. Simple as that. Hopefully, that is the end of it.
Pelly Pitts giving Kyle the lead back.
And if anybody thinks I was...
Oh, Billy's messed up. Here comes Pablo.
Yeah, gone past him, but that was illegal, I think.
No, do you know what? Billy didn't leave enough space there and he could see him coming.
He hasn't got a penalty for it either.
I think Budo just messed up the last corner as well.
So Pablo passed Billy.
Picked up a slight penalty.
Pablo passed Billy. David's on the back of this as well. 3-way battle.
Yeah.
For 5th. For 3rd even.
Positions chopping and changing all race. The brilliance of Le Mans is the slipstream really does come into effect.
Ooh,
I thought he was going for that. I thought
Billy
was going for that. He's gone
Billy!
For that,
Goodness me. That'd be a severe penalty there.
Yeah, look at that.
Second penalty. I thought that would have been more excessive, to be honest.
David, I think, has picked up a slight addition to his penalty. Oh, Billy almost losing it there. He's lost a lot of time though. Here's David onto the back of him. David's just cut the corner. Billy's gone well wide, so that's an additional second penalty added on to David, as well as an additional 2 seconds on to Billy, or 1.5, something like that. David gets the move done. James gone quiet.
Yeah, I'm just replying in the comments to T-Hawk trying to be and undermine what we're trying to do here in TFRL and
That's
indeed in GHL.
I've posted the screenshot up, so at this point he can say what
he's still continuing the comments. I'll do my best to answer. I'm not afraid. What about constructors then? If a team needs one more driver, a new driver could be helpful. But still, it's 2 races. So in that case then, they'd run as a privateer. It's as simple as that.
That's
simple
what
as that. And I'd certainly be given the option for that. Deneen, look at the straight line speed. Deneen's got him. 7.8 seconds worth of penalties though. Teams must decide at the start of the season. I love how people are trying to find us and obviously trying to get into the league, but you've got to realise we've got 2 races left. We've got this one, Le Mans,
1.5,
and Nürburgring. Yeah, 1.5 races left, and we've got Pro Series after this. And if there's people that are simply going to put in, "Can I join for next season?" I'm just going to say, well, yeah, they will. But remember, this is only PS4 only.
The slipstream. Here he comes.
I don't understand what sort of competition this is. Have a look at the title of the stream. Oh my goodness me. I'm actually sick of replying to people here.
Just leave the comment section for now. We'll come back to it later. Let's focus on the racing.
Ridiculous. Oh, Chris! Trying to go down the inside of Indianapolis! Got him! Brilliant move! Deneen ran wide there though, I've got to be honest. But Chris the Crow has got past, and he's gone past Deneen. And it's really, really good indeed. Very nice indeed. Stop asking us questions in the comments, and we'll try and do our best to actually commentate on the action instead of turning this into a Q&A session. Goodness me. Why do people not listen?
Just like frame drop there, but Pablo doing well to hold off Boudet, David.
Thanks to Swift that's trying to deal with it, by the way, in the comments. Oh, Pelly has left.
Oh.
That was a disconnect, I think. He was in 8th, I think, when he disconnected. Yeah, he was in 8th when he disconnected.
Sorry, I got no ID in AI as well.
Oh, Deneen! Down the inside of that corner.
That's a place to do it. Oh, he's got it around the outside. He's gone wide though.
Chris made a mistake. Chris made a mistake.
Yeah, I don't know if he needs to return that position or not though.
Chris made a mistake. Sorry, I got no ID, just running around in AI. He may as well just retire and then accept 4 points really and move on. Boudet is closing in on Kyle though, 4.1 seconds. The last time I looked it was 5 seconds. He's closing that gap down slightly. Oh, losing control of the car there nearly. David nearly on the back of Pablo, and sorry I got no ID. Must have heard me just there because he has retired.
Yeah.
So he takes 8th place and 4 points in the championship. Well, BMW are out of the constructors battle anyways, but yeah.
Well, that's the team that's had the most driver changes, let's be honest.
Oh, David ran miles wide there, right on the back of Pablo. Has Boudet made a mistake? He has. Boudet's made a massive mistake.
Yeah. I think he's lost wide. He's trying to serve the penalty at the same time.
He's lost 2.5, 3 seconds to Pablo.
Look at how much Pablo's gaining. 2.9, 2.8.
David's gaining though.
2.7.
Got the toe. Catching.
Yeah, not by much, though.
Into the braking zone. Oh,
he's still there.
Goodness
I'm
me.
surprised he managed to get that stopped, but he did.
He did. He's got a penalty. That was a bit unfair, I think.
No, he was.
He only ran 2 wheels over.
The inside curb.
Hey, he ran 2 wheels over though. Surely that's fine.
It was marginal, but I'll tell you what, both Hondas got the same amount of penalty here. Here he goes to the inside, goes David.
Not serving it. Not going for it. Oh, Pablo's run straight on though. Pablo's gone straight on. He puts a ball on into David. Oh, and there's contact. There's contact. Yeah, Pablo going slow.
Pablo eased off to try and sort of not pick up a slowdown penalty, and David was straight into the back of him.
Not even halfway through. We've got 7 runners left. However, the field is separated by 20 seconds. The whole field.
Still quite good for Le Mans.
Still very good, and we've got an own private battle going on at the back here. Deneen and Chris. Is he trying to go around the outside? Surely not. He's ran off track and he's spun nearly. Yeah, that's never going to work. Never going to work. Pablo, David again. That GTR.
Right back onto the back of David then, because he was quite a distance back. There's only a 4-mile-an-hour difference between the speeds though. Now about 8,
10 mile an hour roughly. Yeah. Pablo taking that flat out, gets the car stopped. Beautifully for Indianapolis there, but Pablo taking a wider line. He's going to have the run.
Yeah, but also crucially, David serving up some of his penalty as well. Pablo much later on the brakes there, gaining
catching the
slightly,
cover.
But look at the drive.
Boudet is coming back to them here.
Yep, true. He's lost another second to Kyle.
Yeah, that's been quite consistent actually, about 6 seconds, 6.6 seconds for the last couple of minutes now. Oh! Pablo on the outside of David! Oh, they're ghosting inside of each other. Never going to work. Oh, and Pablo's caught the grass.
Oh, he was lucky
Great recovery.
to hold that.
What a recovery. And Chris and Deneen. Deneen ran the outside of Chris.
Did he do it?
Pretty similar move to David and Pablo with the Goldstein, but Deneen's got around the outside that time.
Deneen was behind him. Deneen was still in front of him.
I'd like to talk to you after the Pro-Am race. I would not like to talk to you either, if I've got to be honest. T-Hawk coming through. We've got Pro Series to run after this, and I'm busy for the rest of the night, so you can catch me after. I'm not giving up my time.
I've already shared the screenshot. If that's not good enough, then just you know where to. You don't say like following comments. It's supposed to. I'm planning to join. Commentate for me.
Okay.
James, commentate.
There we go. That's my reply to that, and that's the end of that, as far as I'm concerned. Kyle's just lost a little bit of time on Boudet. 5.8 seconds. That gap has closed down by about 7/10 of the minute. Kyle leading, Boudet second, David third, Pablo fourth. Everyone pretty much strung out. Let's keep on board though with Deneen and Chris. Let's provide you with some beautiful broadcast shots on the side of the beautiful track of Circuit de la Sarthe.
I'm going to turn off some of the display for now, just so I can get some good.
Hello to Zeva,
displays.
who has joined us in the comment section, by the way. My ulcer is starting to take hold now. Oh, goodness me.
Yeah, they are painful.
Goodness me. If somebody has got one of them ice packs that you can use for your mouths, then give one to me, because I'm going to need it for the rest of this commentary, I think. Certainly for Pro Series after. Thank God Kyle's going to be alongside me in the commentary box. Pablo close up to to David. How long is this race? An hour. That's why you've only seen 33 minutes left. It's an hour endurance race tonight. And
was slow coming out of the chicane. No, quick actually.
David was slow. David was slow. Out of the chicane. Boudet losing more time to Kyle. They're going to be into the pits. Pablo's going to be in the pits this lap. There's going to be quite a few. I'm thinking it's going to be like a 4-stop this.
Yeah, I think that's what a couple of the drivers are saying. It's going to be a 4-stop.
I was thinking like 3-stop maybe, but I'm totally wrong on this.
Billy's gone very deep into the hairpin.
Yeah.
Look at the state of David's tyres in comparison to Pablo's.
Oh yeah, quite severe. Pablo's actually been saving up. He hasn't been saving up his fuel. I think he's been compromising his fuel for his tyres, while David is compromising his tyres for his fuel. It's an interesting decision to make for these drivers. David's off.
He's just trying to take
David's gone miles off.
He tried to take it flat out again, but I think he lost it slightly on the curb. As Boudet's made another mistake. Boudet's dropped right back.
Oh, he's struggling. 5-second penalty? What?
Mediums.
He's got a 5-second penalty. Has he got that?
I think he must have messed up at Indianapolis and then.
Oh! Thought Chris was going to go for the move on Deneen there, sorry. Oh,
5-second penalty is slightly harsh though, if that was just for Indianapolis.
Can you please don't be so unkind to us? I'm not being unkind. I'm just stating facts.
Right, ignore the comment section now. Just ignore the comment section now. We've stated our point.
I'm just stating facts.
Yeah, it's fine.
If you
can't leave it as is.
If you can't accept the facts, then you shouldn't really be here. That's all I'm saying. But back to the action, which I'm sure everyone wants to watch. Deneen and Chris. Still 25 seconds off, and this is, of course, Kyle's in the pits, by the way. Boudet's in as well.
Yeah, they all are. All filtering
Pablo's
straight
in. Pit entry's not too bad. It's the pit exit that we've got to be wary of, I think, for some of these guys. David's in.
Billy
is crashing the pits.
Just as you said that as well.
Deary me. He could have went another lap.
He could have gone another lap for sure.
Deneen's going another lap, certainly.
Yeah, he's missed the pit lane. So, yeah, up and over the curbs. I think he should have come straight in and gone onto the softs, but with this race, you've got to think about the long run. Billy's only just coming into his pit box. That's how slow the pit animation is here. Let's watch. Kyle's coming out on mediums. Okay, so he's now done his mandatory stop. David as well. Pablo, I know, has. Didn't see what. Boudet's come out on the softs. No, hang on. Yeah, softs. So I think Boudet's done his stops.
Kyle. David's jumped Boudet. David's jumped Boudet and Pablo.
No, it was definitely the black one was. Oh,
oh
yeah.
I know why. He's jumped Boudet. Have you seen his fuel? That's why.
Yeah, ooh.
Medium stint for David as well. Quite interesting there.
That's marginal. That's a weird strategy that he's on. But in fact, Pablo's not done anything.
Oh, Billy! Jesus Christ, he's off to Narnia going through there. My God, if I've ever seen a track extend.
Yeah, 10.7. If I've ever no, sorry.
If I've ever seen a track extend, that would be it.
1.9.
That was vile to watch. That's vile to watch. Anybody, by the way, that is commenting in the comment section, I can see who you are. We will obviously accept you for next season. Definitely. I mean, sign-ups are only going to be open. Sign-ups are going to be up in a week. That's all we've got to wait. There will be action next week. What, you were going to say something?
Yeah, wait, is that for the supers?
No, that'll be for GT3s.
Okay.
And possibly GT4s if we have.
Yeah, that's what we're doing for Pro-Am. Sorry, I've got no ID has now left the lobby. As Billy's gone deep into the corner but managed to make that stick. Not sure
dear.
how.
He's picked up another massive penalty. 12.6 seconds. Now his penalty.
Increasing. I am, if it's okay with you, going to pop to the bathroom, and then if you need a little
yeah, no problem.
pit stop. Crucially, actually, just running through with all the information on, Deneen's got a turbocharger, Kyle does not, David does not, Boudet does not.
Turbocharger?
Pablo hasn't. Yeah.
I've only just
noticed
that.
it in the
Oh yeah, on the bottom right, yeah.
Wow. I'm learning more and more things. This is great. Anyway,
interesting. Pablo does, Billy does, and Chris doesn't. Interesting.
I'm gonna leave you with that.
Wow. Well, hopefully these won't be going into turbocharged racing. Deneen. Oh, Deneen's hit the wall. Deneen hits the wall out in front. We all witnessed that on stream. Deneen has hit the wall. And Kyle settling back in for his rhythm. These guys normally get about 3 or 4 laps out of the thingy, and Kyle's nearly gone into the wall there as well. David doing well, not running as wide. Boudet not running as wide either. Pablo clearly within the white lines there. Good to see through there. Billy, 4.6 seconds still for Billy. And Chris the Crow with a 9/10 penalty now. We should serve up a little bit of this into Indianapolis, which is this corner here. And of course Deneen leading the way, still got a pit. Kyle second, David in third, both on the mediums, and David beginning to reel Kyle in perhaps. Maybe with the less fuel, David is starting to reel him in. Runs wide slightly, he's got a 6.4 second penalty. Deneen is into the pits from the lead of the race, the Irishman, currently sitting in second in the standings. Kyle currently, though, it looks like he is going to be outscoring him here tonight, which means the Pro-Am Championship will be decided tonight as it stands, with David in second as well. Now, Boudet is in third, Pablo is in fourth, Deneen is just coming into his box now, and I think Billy is going to be jumping him very soon. Yeah, Billy might jump him here as well. So Deneen's going to be out in 6th place here. Chris is going to be well behind. Kyle leading the way though. Oh, and David, something's happened to David there, going very slow. Goldstein, I think, taking up a bit of a penalty, and Boudet's now gone past him. So the Belgian's up to second, and he is beginning to fly. He's on a set of racing softs, I should say. Of course, 2 compounds of tyres. If you're not aware of the rules, it is mediums and softs for these guys out on track, and it will of course apply to the Pro Series, which you'll see in around 25, 30, probably about 40 minutes time on this channel. Once again, I'll be alongside, I'll be in the commentary box, Mr. Gemshead14, alongside Kyle, who's currently leading this race out on track. I'll be alongside him in the box in the commentary box after this. Looking through, let's have a look on board with Discord. Alright, let me just respond to T-Hawk. But let's actually focus on Boudet because he is getting closer. Here we go. Is Boudet going to go for the move for the lead? Down at the end of the Mulsanne straight at the second chicane. Kyle's gone deep. Kyle's gone very deep. Boudet's got to be away. Gives him room, and Boudet's gone past. Boudet has got the lead of the race. Kyle, a very, very bad mistake. He slowed down, and I think that's enough to let Boudet go on by. But Kyle in the Aston Martin now beginning to close back up. Look at the speed difference. Look at the speed difference indeed. 160 compared to 155. Kyle's gone past again down the straight at the end of the Mulsanne. Kyle, Boudet running in. Pablo's got past David as well. Oh, David's into the back of him. David into the back of Pablo under the brakes. I think David's just got to be aware there. He serves up his penalty, and I think that's quite fair from David, to be honest. But it's now Boudet going to try and come back at Kyle, and I think he is. The Belgian brute, we're going to call him, against Kyle, the current championship leader. Boudet can still get third, I think, in the standings, actually, coming into this. Oh, and he's just run a little bit too deep. 5 seconds worth of penalties. These guys will probably serve up their penalties near the end of the race from this point onwards. But Kyle leading the way from Boudet. Pablo in third. David attacking the Indianapolis corner a bit too much there, and he's run wide once again, but 6 seconds separating the top 4, but he's got a 15.4 second penalty. He's in 5th at the minute. Deneen in 6th, not having his day in the sun at all, and Chris in 7th, but back on board with the lead battle. Kyle, Boudet is beginning to get going. 2.5 tenths to Kyle, between Kyle and Boudet. They lag through. Kyle's starting to lag a little bit. That's not great from his end. I hope he doesn't have a disconnect like he did in earlier on in the season when he was leading one of the races, of course. I can't pinpoint which one it was, but Kyle, better than Sniper. Boudet, he's going to get the run off the corner here. He's going to get the run off. Is Boudet now going to go for the move? Down on the inside. Is he going to go into the final 2 chicanes? Side by side, I think he is. Kyle and Boudet into the final 2 corners. Boudet backs off. He could have went for it. I think Kyle realising he's still there. Boudet gets caught on the curb, and he's just lost that time. And now Kyle just has a bit of a buffer, but it's a very lame and poor run out the final corner because here comes Boudet for the lead. Boudet now against Kyle once again. Pablo is not out of this either. He's only 2 seconds behind in 3rd, and David's only 2.5 seconds back in 4th. Now Boudet tries to launch it down the inside, not going to move it, but Kyle's outbroken himself. Boudet's opportunity. Kyle lets him through. Boudet's got the lead back. And that might be for the first time in the race that Boudet has now got a little bit of a break out in front. But we've got the Mulsanne straight coming up. Pablo's right in the back. He's getting 8 tenths in the first sector. He's on a set of softs. The set of softs now. The soft runners beginning to come into this. The medium runners beginning to struggle, it seems. As Boudet has gone out in front. Kyle serving up a penalty, I think. Now Pablo moves past him around the outside. He's got him. This GTR very quick down the straight line. Kyle will try and keep up as much as possible. He's running in the slipstream. He's trying to get close. He serves up a little bit of his penalty. He might serve it up before the end of the straight. I know Boudet is serving up his penalty out in front. He serves it up by a good 2 seconds there. Boudet serving up 2 seconds of his penalty, but it all kicks off here in Circuit de la South. We've still got 20 minutes of this, for goodness sake. I hope you've got your popcorn at the ready, because this is going to be a thrilling race till the end here. I think they'll be pitting around next lap, which will be lap 11, of course. Boudet leading, 3.8 second worth of penalty. Pablo now second, Kyle now in third, David fourth, Billy's in fifth, getting close down by Deneen actually. Chris the Crow is beginning to hunt them down as well. Pablo around the outside of the second chicane. Oh, that is an absolute terrific move. What a move that is. Pablo around the outside of Boudet. That has got to be one of the best moves I have ever seen produced around the outside at Le Mans. That takes courage, that takes commitment, and Pablo has waltzed around the outside of Boudet. He might have been taking up his penalty, we could forgive him for that, but Pablo around the outside, my holy God, that was absolutely sensational. Absolutely brilliant. Pablo and Boudet now pulling away. Pablo's beginning to pull out that straight line speed. The GTR's got the straight line speed. Boudet though is going to try and come back at this. Kyle in third, just sitting and waiting. Is Boudet going to go down the inside here into Indianapolis? No, he's not. He's not going to try it into Indianapolis either. But Pablo leading the way after that. Oh, I just want to watch that back, what I've just seen. Again and again and again. That could be the overtake of the season, that. I really could. Pablo leading, Boudet second, Kyle in third. My co-commentator has missed out on the thingy. He has just... he's in the toilet watching the action and he's missed the move live on stream. Absolutely brilliant. Thank God he's watching it though. Thank God he's watching it. Boudet now is getting close to Pablo. Trying to go for the move. 18 minutes to go here. They've been whittled down the time. These guys might pit this lap. They might pit next lap. It depends on their thingy. I think Pablo might pit this lap possibly. Don't think he'll be getting to the end. And here comes Boudet now. Boudet trying to come back at Pablo. Trying to sell him a dummy down the inside into the final chicane, it seems. Boudet might just back off this as Pablo edging towards the pits. No, Boudet's going to try it down the inside. Gives him room. Both grid racing. Boudet's got him. Boudet's got him into the final chicane. He's awkward at the final chicane though. Pablo, I think, made the same mistake. David has got no fuel left at all. He comes into the pits. Carl is on the back of this as well. 3 wide with 18 minutes to go. We're on lap 12 here in Le Mans. And oh my God, 3 wide for the lead pretty much. Boudet, Pablo, Kyle. Pablo sent it down the inside, a little bit of contact. Kyle through the middle. Kyle through the middle of both of them. Both serving up their penalties. And Kyle has got them through the middle. It was like the parting of the Red Sea. Goodness me. On Easter Sunday. Who would have thought the parting of the Red Sea would happen again? Kyle has got past both Boudet and Pablo, who now begins to struggle. It seems on that set of softs. 25 litres left for Pablo. Kyle's got more fuel. He can start to attack, but Boudet and Kyle now for the lead. David, by the way, is going to be coming out in 7th place because Chris has suddenly got closer to Deneen. He is beginning to try and close in here, I think, Chris. Could be a lively outsider for 3rd. But here we go, running down the straight. We'll go on board. Boudet and Kyle. Is Boudet now going to chance it? Kyle serves up a penalty, but Boudet, it's just tactics between the front two. Kyle lagging, Boudet, Pablo on the back now. 3 cars within a second. This is Pro-Am, and if you're thinking this is good action, Pro Series is going to come after this, straight after this. And oh my God, what a race this has been so far. Kyle, oh, Pablo just moving across there. I'm not sure if there was a bit of miscommunication between Boudet and Pablo, but Boudet, 3 wide running down the straight. Let's have a look at this. Kyle serving up, and again the tactics work because now Pablo with no penalty will go on. And it is literally like as Kyle has just lost position to Boudet, ran off on the curb there. Kyle has lost the position to Boudet. It's like, after you, sir. Goodness me. They've been like the whole family, these two. Pablo leading, 1.3 seconds, finally got the break. That GTR is quick in a straight line. Bude second, here comes Kyle though. Kyle closing up on the Aston Martin. Little bit of two manoeuvres going on there, but Kyle down the inside, possibly a little bit of lag as well, but he's got the move done at the end of the Mulsanne. And Kyle's up to second. Bude, no response to that, but they've got the straight to worry about now. Billy is in fourth, Deneen fifth, Chris in sixth, David in seventh. Further down the order, and in fact, Billy and Deneen begin to get going. The two teammates for Honda who seem like they're going to be outscoring the rest here and winning the constructors here tonight. But here comes Bude, round the outside of Kyle, 15 minutes to go in this race. And is Bude going round the outside? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. What a brilliant move. Great sportsmanship there by Kyle, giving him plenty of room to complete that manoeuvre. And Bude has got that move done. He is up to second. The level of racing, since my co-commentator's gone, it's literally as if we've had a different race. Pablo leading, Bude second and Kyle in third. The level of racing now, pretty much at the highest level as you'll see here from Pro-Am tonight. Billy in fourth and Deneen in fifth. Let's focus on this battles and give these guys a little bit of airtime, because Deneen is getting closer to his teammate. Deneen with a 6.8 second worth penalty. Billy's only got 2.9 second penalty, so it's not too bad from his perspective. Oh, goodness me. Absolutely unbelievable stuff. Pablo, Bude, Kyle for the lead. Bude's run wide. That'll be a penalty. Severe penalty at that as well. They'll all be into the pits, I think, this lap. Pablo is edging towards the pits. There he is. Bude's in. Kyle's in. And this will be the final round of pit stops. I think they've got to go full set of fuel to the end here. Billy in fourth. Deneen in fifth. I think Deneen will be in this lap. Billy could go for another lap, or will he risk it? He will risk it and go for another lap. Deneen is in. Chris is struggling now, but he is still eking that gap in. That gap was 33 seconds. He's whistled that down to 27. These guys are going to be into the pits. Chris going for another lap and risking it. David is already in the pit. He's fueled up to the end. He'll be going now to the end and trying to undercut quite a few of these guys. Chris has cut the final chicane, however. Might be a penalty for him. Comes across the line. No penalty, I don't think. Billy the lead. Chris in second. Deneen just coming in the pits. Let's have a look. Bude is out. Bude is out ahead of Kyle. And he's out by quite a way, because there is David, actually. And Pablo has came out behind Bude. So Pablo now behind Bude, and Kyle has came out ahead of David. And Deneen about to come out of the pits as well. Billy running wide there for the lead. Why is it always you go, the level of racing just picks up?
I literally posted in the stream, that was incredible to see them going almost 3 wide down the starting straight. It's a shame that they all had penalties, that, well, at least 2 out of the 3 had penalties to serve.
Oh my god,
great racing from all of them.
Oh, I just went on board with Pablo. There's a bloody McCanter, bloody Marshall just walking in front of the screen. Goodness me, you don't want airtime. Let's give airtime to the drivers, not the bloody marshals. Jesus. Pablo. On Bude.
Here he comes.
This is for the net lead. This is for the net lead. Oh, look at the straight line speed. It's just different league. It is Premier League against Championship. Pablo takes the lead from Bude. Is Bude underfueled? I think he might have, you know.
Yes.
I think Pablo
That's twice
hasn't.
he's done that. He did that in the previous stint on the mediums. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Crikey. Here he comes back again. Here comes Bude.
What? Well, we've been questioning why drivers should be joining this league. This is why you should be joining it. The level of racing here has been fantastic tonight. This is Pro-Am, and we've got one more series to come after this.
One more race.
One more race, yeah. What happens though if both championships get settled this week?
We still run, because there's other positions in the championship that need settling.
Ah, true,
Like,
yeah. I think you might be settled
back.
for third, I'm not sure.
Hey?
I'm saying you might be settled for third, I'm not sure. Here comes Bude, not going to go for it. 7 up a Belvis penalty, cheeky. But
He's gone deep, Pablo's gone deep.
Booty's gone too deep into the corner as well there.
Oh.
I got the
He's
curve.
fuel saving.
Who is Pablo? Booty?
Booty. Look at the way that the Godzilla is pulling away.
Yeah, but look at Booty now. Slipstream at hand to help. Closing them down, closing them down, closing them down. Not going to be enough into Indianapolis. But he did complete a great move 2 laps ago. Around the outside into Indianapolis.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, he's looking at the inside.
Nearly put Pablo into a mistake there. Oh, he's gone too deep. Pablo's made a mistake. What happened there? That almost looked like it was a
he's
wheel
made an even
failure
bigger
or
mistake.
something.
He spun as he came back on the
Spun,
circuit.
yeah.
He's in the barrier.
Carl's gone past. Pablo's chance of a race win. Dented,
Still there.
but not over. 10 minutes to go. I say 2, maybe 3 more laps. It's possible. Pablo can still win this. That GTR's quick. He can still win this. Keep on trying.
Yeah, Boudet's also got to do some fuel saving here. He's only got 2 laps left. Maybe he's got 3 laps. He might have 3. Billy Pitts and Chris Pitts as well. I'd say that because fuel. Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, Billy's in. Chris is in. Yeah, both in. Boudet, Kyle, and Pablo. It's the same 3, but David's lurking in the background there. David very much lurking in the background. We've suddenly picked up on the amount of viewers that are watching. We've got 20 viewers watching.
Oh, hey guys.
This Pro-Am race.
Hey girls.
Yeah, we might have got some girls watching. Who knows? David New fastest lap of the race. 4-minute flat.
He's on a
0.4. He's on a mission, and look at the straight line speed he's getting. Much better run out of the final chicane compared to Pablo. Pretty much right on the back of him now, but look at the penalty. 6.9 seconds. He's got to serve that up. And that'll be another one. There'll be another 5 tenths, I think.
Struggling. I'm surprised to see Pablo struggling this much.
Is he fuel saving? I think he might be. Oh, he's gone off again! Pablo's gone off again! David's through! Oh, there's got to be something. Is that a wheel problem, possibly? Force feedback maybe coming into play. He's run wide. There is something either wrong with the tyres or certainly wrong with his setup. 5-10 penalty. Boudet leads. Kyle has made some sort of mistake, I think. That was much closer.
Yeah.
Well, it's spread itself out now.
Oh, David's gone too deep into the first chicane.
Oh, I think I caught that from Pablo's perspective there. Have you seen what Swift's put in the TFRL cheer?
Not yet, I'm about to.
Have you seen? That's the screenshot of the race, I think, that. Look at him. Do you know who that looks like? That looks like Danny coming into shot there. He's trying to come back. Oh, absolutely brilliant. They've been leaving
Doug's made
Pablo.
an interesting point there, James. If you're able to show a bit more spectator cam, Doug, show more spectator cam and less chase cam.
Oh, I prefer chase cam. That's why I've been showing it in most of the race.
Yeah, okay. Need to just cut back on that just a little bit.
2 new subscribers to the channel, by the way. Pablo and David run deep. Pablo more deep than David. Make of that as you will in the stream. Billy is beginning to hunt these down though. He's closing in. He is closing in. 7 minutes to go. I'm going to nick down for a drink. I'm going to stay on board with Pablo on spectator cam. Have you just seen the picture? Yes, you have. Right, I'm going to go downstairs for a drink. I'll be back.
No worries. Wait, who are you on board with?
Pablo. Closest battle on track.
Okay, cool, thanks.
I think it is. Anyways, yeah, it is.
Good stuff. Oh, I'll tell you what, David's run wide. He's managed to keep it just about penalty free. Yeah, penalty free. Okay, but he has lost some time there, not a lot, to Pablo, who is forever gaining on him. So just hop on board, see what the speed difference is. It's about 4 miles an hour. Later on the brakes goes Pablo, a little bit wider though. Pablo, you just keep it cool, as your teammate has said from Pro Series. Just keep it nice and cool. David's also got 7 seconds worth of penalties, as you were aware. Just take it nice and easy, bring it home. Yep, that's not helped. Just having a look further back and in front, just seeing the other gaps. This is definitely the closest battle yet. 2 cars in front have about the same margin to the car in third, which is David. Pablo now taking it very, very easily. They may have enough fuel here. For the race win. Deneen down in 6th, definitely not helping his championship tonight. Pablo's now served up all of his penalties, so good job there from Pablo. Lost some time, however, to David. Fastest lap currently by David, actually, which was set 2 laps ago. So I don't know if this is now David coming back into the zone. Interestingly, David has done 5,000 miles using this car. Pablo behind only 3,200. Shows which races have been missed. Equally, Billy only 200 miles. Deneen 1,200. 3,000 for Chris. First chicane they run. Pablo getting ever closer to the back of David, who's now up to an 8-second penalty. Missed that. 8-second penalty now for David, which might even drop him behind Billy, if Billy can just hang on in there. He's using traction control, as I've just seen through his acceleration bars. Going to check the comment section, as James is currently getting a drink. NSX is a good car, surprisingly. Thank you very much there, Keelan, for your observation. It is indeed. As soon as it gets into that toe, it is very, very quick. Except in that situation, because he's got engine damage as Deneen, and Chris has just sailed past him. So that, I think...
Here comes Kyle to the lead! Got him! Kyle gone down the straight. I was half finishing the chocolate eclair off there, but Kyle's got the move done. Right down the straight.
That fuel saving.
I saw him closing up, and I was thinking he's going to have this. But look at the guys in behind; they're starting to close up as well.
I was just saying that Boudet might have enough fuel here, because it's not the end of the race plus one, is it? As soon as that timer stops, that's it.
No.
So
They'll continue on the final lap. They'll continue on the final lap. He's got a fuel save as if he's never fuel saved before.
Yeah, so is David and Pablo.
Yeah.
Well, Pablo maybe not as much.
Right. Closing stage. I'll try and come back for the closing stages. I've got another chocolate eclair to eat.
Just say food. All you got to say is food. But anyway, Boudet still on the back. Pretty even on penalties of the 2 front runners. Not too sure who James has left you on board with.
I'm on board with Boudet. David and Pablo are captain.
Boudet just staying within touching distance. They both pitted on the same lap, so tyres are at same condition. Exactly the same condition as well. It's Pablo not making any gains on David, but Kyle's gone deep. Boudet is still there. Do you know what? I would like to put Boudet down for the win, as Kyle serves penalty. Both of them serving penalties. For a moment there I thought that might have been a disconnect, but David up to 9-second penalties now.
Boudet has got nothing of his penalties left.
No, neither of
them
do.
Watch out,
the leaders do.
Watch out for David, because he is flying.
Yeah, but he's got 9 seconds of penalties, which is going to drop him behind Billy. No, it's not. Billy's dropped. No, it will do. Regardless, this battle for the lead is crucial now, because I think Boudet can make it to the end. On light fuel and the slipstream down the straight, it's going to be a monster, that Viper. I don't think David can pull 9 seconds out of anywhere on this lap, so Pablo will be third if he just keeps it clean, keeps it on the road, not pick up any penalties like he has. It's also going purple. That's another penalty for David, who it appears looks to have given up.
Just confirming everyone's on the final lap.
That is also true. Thank you, James. Boudet's fuel saving, so I think that's it. Yeah, look, here comes David. 1 second, within a second, 9 tenths, 8 tenths, 7 tenths, 6 tenths, half a second, late on the brakes, forcing Boudet a little bit deep there, but he's still there. They both run wide. David's clipped the barrier. That messes up that chance for now, with Pablo now regaining on him.
That was a bit of a strange one there from David. So on board with that.
Just very late on the brakes, trying to force Boudet into an error there, I think, but instead forced himself into one. Instead, I think actually Kyle may have to win.
Oh, look at Pablo! Where's he come from?
He's been there the whole time. He's just sat there.
He's just sat there, but he can pick up second. He can pick up second.
Save. The 2 cars in front of him need to fuel save. So I think Pablo may even get... Yeah, Pablo's going to get second here.
Look at Boudet. Boudet is a sitting duck. Pablo... Oh, wow. The contact! Boudet was trying to shut him off there, I think.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened there.
Pablo going on the outside of David.
Outside against the barrier.
David on the brakes. Cuts the corner slightly.
Boudet on the back. Boudet, I think, should be able to go to the end by now, surely.
I don't think he will.
It's David that can't. No, David can't. Look, he's allowed Pablo through there.
Oh my goodness me.
It's good to see 2 Vipers up there, though.
It's very good to see the 2 Vipers up there, but...
Do you know what? David won't make it to the end. David is not going to make it to the end at this current...
He's got 3 litres, I think, left. I think he's got 3 litres left.
Boudet's going to get third. He's got... Oh, he's
definitely going to get third now. That's David done. Boudet, I think Billy's going to get fourth, you know.
I don't know, it's going to be marginal.
I think that is it.
Situation.
I don't think there's any room for manoeuvre now from anyone. I think this is the order that we're sitting in. Kyle, Pablo, Boudet. Top 3.
It all depends on the penalty situation between David and Billy.
Billy's got 5.4 seconds, David has got 7.7.
Crucially, it rounds up, so 8 and 6.
2 seconds, not enough. Billy's got to close quite quick. But he might run out of fuel. David is on the limit. David is on like a litre. He must be on a litre.
David's not going to make this. It's going to cut out.
That's going to cut out after this corner. You watch.
Last chicane.
Yeah, there we go. It's gone. It's gone. He's now got second to last chicane. He'll drop out now.
1.
Yeah,
now.
Perfect.
I nailed it.
Kyle coming round the final corner, by the way. Kyle is round the final corner. He takes the championship here. Kyle wins in Pro-Am.
Boudet's off.
Pablo second.
Boudet's thrown it all
David
away.
in third. David's run out of fuel. Here comes Billy for third. Billy gets... Oh, no! Oh! He's still got it. And Boudet gets third. Boudet's got third. Billy contacted with David. David moved across him on purpose. I think that might be a disqualification from the results there.
David didn't move. David didn't move.
Are you
Billy
sure?
Went straight into the back of him. 100%. David didn't move. He had no throttle. So he couldn't go anywhere, but at the same time, you don't go.
Are you sure? I thought it was 2 moves by David. He was trying to keep the position. So I thought Chris crossed the line in 6th, and Denis not his race at all. His championship hopes have gone up in flames. And he's just going to do donuts, I think. He's got to reset the track. That's what he done. That's what you get. Trying to do the donuts around this track. If he, mind you, if he would like to finish, because we have got Pro Series coming up, and I don't want to be delaying this any further. Deneen should be coming across the line. Now, there we go. He comes across the line in 7th. So Kyle takes it and wins the championship here tonight.
He has.
Because
That was close.
he only had to outscore Deneen by 8 points. And he clearly has. David swerved in front of Billy. Surely got to give Billy 3rd. Yeah. No interviews, by the way, guys. No interviews. You know the thing by now. I'm going to save the replay. That is done. Right. We're done for Pro 1. We'll be back live in about 10 minutes for Pro Series. So until then, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, goodbye.